Guess who's coming out with a new book? The one and only Rashona Landfair, and the book is rumored to be yet another tell-all memoir. Before we explore the breakdown of what we can expect from this book, let us briefly revisit a few collected memories that helped shape my position, from some on YouTube determined to control one-sided narratives. Let's not forget the Olsen twins, Jen and Lindsay, who made numerous problematic statements, including leaving out one very important detail when gaslighting supporters. And that's the testimony Jen gave when R. Kelly was originally charged for the same restructured charges from the past regarding Landfair.
Lindsay Perryman worked for Robert Kelly on and off from 1999 to 2006, doing everything from cleaning floors to handling the defendant's personal business. She told the court that included driving the alleged victim in the now infamous sex tape to and from his Olympia Fields home. She also testified to often seeing the girl at Kelly's recording studio, sometimes carrying a pillow and an overnight bag. The image that I saw looks exactly like Mr. Kelly, Perryman said, then IDing the female on the tape, citing her facial features and her cheekbones.
Let's not forget all those who specifically told you their beliefs, yet were also gaslighting supporters, keeping them from really doing their research on the topic, as much as they fed into remedial entertainment. Most importantly, let's not forget that now, of all the time to release such a tell-all, we must not skip past claims that R. Kelly's attorney has made in his fight for a new trial. Let's read through what we can expect from this book, set to be released at the beginning of the year. Rashona Landfair, known as Jane Doe, when she testified at R. Kelly's trial, was the 14-year-old girl in the child pornography video that ultimately led to racketeering and sex trafficking convictions, and a 30-year prison sentence for the R&B superstar. That's actually inaccurate, yet obviously why those who paid attention to my work can see why it was my belief that the charges manufactured in two separate cases should have been one if we were to feed into the notion of a real RICO. Anyways, according to the notes, no one in Landfair's world was looking out for her interests or trying to protect her from someone who was a known, or at least rumored, predator. The people who should have stood up for her, from her family to music business executives to social services to law enforcement, all looked the other way, blinded by his fame and celebrity. That's the story that hasn't been told, and which Rashona is finally ready to recount. In her own words, what was it like to be a young teenager, emotionally still a child, and be caught up in his orbit? Why did she believe he loved her, despite how badly he treated her? Why did she keep his secrets for so long? This book is an insider's view from the girl, now woman, that R. Kelly called his goddaughter, the man to whom she lost her virginity, her voice, her freedom, and nearly her life. In the years, he had her under his perverse control. A deeply personal and ultimately empowering memoir. Who's Watching Shorty is more than a story of bravery. It's a hard-hitting reminder to always look after those you love. Jane Doe is no longer a nameless plaintiff on a long court document. Jane Doe is Rashona Landfair, a champion of victims of abuse and coercion, a woman whose fearless voice and transformative words will provide courage for generations to come. What are your thoughts? Do you find the timing very convenient? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and share the video. If you haven't joined my membership, you might want to do so for an insight to me unpacking all of my research that could